Hello everybody, this is Zahra. So for today inshallah أنا زهرة اليوم إن شاء الله بإذن الله we will start with mega goal number 5, and this is the curriculum for third secondary for the first semester. mega goal رقم 5 المنهج حق ثالث ثانوي الترم الأول. I thought to myself that I should start with a quote. أنا فكرت إنه أبدأ بquote اقتباس which says the key to success is to start before you are ready. مفتاح النجاح إن الواحد يبدأ قبل ما يكون حتى جاهز. alright. طبعا في جميع دروسي أحب أبدأ دائما بالobjectives. شو المقصود بالobjectives؟ اللي هي المقصود بهالأهداف اللي أنا أحققها بنهاية الدرس that I have to accomplish by the end of the lesson. The first objective, we have to listen to answer the questions. أسمع عشان أجاوب على الأسئلة. I have to read and give the meaning of the new words. أقرأ عشان أعطي معاني الكلمات. And also I should be able to express my own opinion or express your opinion. كيف أعبر عن رأيي. So these are the 3 objectives that I have to accomplish by the end of the lesson. Alright? Let's take a look at the listening part. So this is a listening part. يعني listen درس استماع. خليني أشوف شو المطلوب مني. I have to read the text, alright, and underline the words or phrases that provide facts or opinion. I have to read وبعدها أشر أو أضع خط تحت الكلمات أو العبارات اللي تشير إلى حقيقة أو تشير إلى opinion اللي هو رأي. Alright? So what do you think? If I ask you to look at the picture here, إذا طلبت منكم إنكم تنظرون للصورة, and I ask you to say what do you see in this picture, شو اللي تشوفونه في هذه الصورة? You will see a couple of boys مجموعة من الطلاب. They are probably reading from the same book. يقرؤون من نفس الكتاب. So let's listen and see what this text talks about. اللي تتكلم عن هذا المقطع. طبعا قبل ما أبدأ بس بوضح لكم المرة الأولى وبعدين تعرفون أن هذا أسلوبي إنه we will listen to the text, discuss it. I'll give you a brief explanation in Arabic and I'll give you the meaning of the words in Arabic as well. نناقش أعطيكم نبذة بسيطة بالعربي وبعدين أعطيكم معاني الكلمات الجديدة وبرضو ترجمتها. So just follow up with me. حاولوا أنكم تتابعوا معي. I'm gonna run the recording for you.
Intro Unit, pages 2 and 3. 1. Listen and discuss. Read the texts and underline the words or phrases that provide facts and/or opinions.
What do you think? Collaborative learning promotes teamwork in class. Learners work together in small or large teams. However, it is not always easy for individuals to work effectively with others. Some learners prefer to work on their own first, then share ideas and information. Others are reluctant to share because they want to impress the teacher with their performance. Negative competition in class tends to prevent students from working together as they feel that they need to keep what they know to themselves in order to gain credit against everyone else in class.
So, what is the main idea of this topic? شنو الهدف الرئيسي? It's about collaborative learning and التعلم التعاوني. Alright? But is this collaborative learning is preferable by everybody? هل الجميع يحبون التعلم التعاوني? Let's see. What do you think? Collaborative learning التعلم التعاوني. Let's see. I'm pretty sure and I know for sure يعني أنا متأكدة that all of your teachers have asked you to work together in groups, whether in small or large groups. متأكدة أن جميع المعلمين بعض الأحيان يطلبوا منكم أنكم تعملون عمل جماعي سواء في مجموعات صغيرة أو مجموعات كبيرة. But what is your opinion? What do you think of it? إيش رأيك? Is this preferable by everybody? هل الجميع prefer to work in groups or not? Let's see. It says here that not everybody likes to work in group. For some of the individual, they do not like to work in groups for different reasons. ما يحبون العمل الجماعي. ليه؟ Because some of them like to what? Some of the learners like to work on their own first, then share ideas and information. البعض يحب إنه يعمل حاله ويبحث وبعدين يشارك المعلومات. But others actually are reluctant to share because they want to impress their teacher. البعض يمانع أو يكره. ليه؟ لأنه يحب إنه إنه يبهر معلمه. Alright? How about negative competition in classroom? طيب ماذا عن negative competition؟ طبعا هذه المنافسة السلبية actually tends to prevent students from working together as they feel they need to keep what they know to themselves in order to regain credit against everybody in class. Alright? بعضهم طبعا هذا بسبب وجود المنافسة الغير السلبية في الفصل. فلما تكون في منافسة سلبية في الفصل معناته الطالب ما راح يشارك المعلومات، لا يبغى ينسب الفضل لنفسه. So this is about the first text. Alright? Let's see the new words. Here it says collaborative learning. Collaborative learning. What is the meaning of collaborative learning? العمل الجماعي. Individual اللي هو الفردي. When I ask you to work individually يعني اعمل بمفردك. Work in groups اعمل في مجموعات. So collaborative learning العمل التعاوني. Individual فردي. Also it says some of the students are reluctant. What is the meaning of reluctant? Reluctant to work in groups or to share their knowledge. يعني ممانع أو كاره. It says also there is negative competition. What's the meaning of competition? الcompetition معناها المنافسة. When people compete with each other, this is a competition. المنافسة. لما يتنافسون مع بعضهم يسمى competition. Alright? Now let's move on to the second listening text. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna run the recording. I'm gonna give you a brief explanation, give you the meaning of the new words, and of course we will state the main idea. راح نذكر الفكرة الرئيسية. Who are they? How do you feel about them? Let's listen. Please follow with the recording.
Who are they? How do you feel about them? What do people mean when they say that someone is self-made? They usually refer to success stories of individuals who have been able to recognize and utilize opportunities in their lives for the purpose of improving their personal living standards, gaining respect in their community, and helping others. Can you think of successful self-made people in your country? Who are they? How do you feel about them?
Alright, so who are they? Who are they? Who? يعني من هذا الأشخاص? How do you feel about them? So if I ask you, who are they? This text talks about people who are self-made. Self-made. What's the meaning of self-made? Who are they? How do you feel about them? Self-made means people who started from scratch and built their own legacy. الناس اللي بدأوا من الصفر وبنوا إرث لهم أو بنوا يعني لهم اسم. So these people, who are they? Self-made. الأشخاص العصاميين. How do you feel about their success? ماذا تشعر عن نجاحهم؟ طبعا can you give an example of people who are self-made? I'm not quite sure. يعني there are a couple of well-known names. في أسماء كثيرة معروفة. But one of the most people who started from scratch and has built himself a legacy is اللي بنى حق نفسه اسم. His name is سليمان الراجحي. الشيخ سليمان الراجحي أو سلمان الراجحي, and either or. Okay, so let's see. what do we mean by people who are self-made؟ طبعا الأشخاص العصاميين. You have heard of successful stories of individual people. سمعنا عن قصص نجاح أشخاص. Okay, طبعا these people they have recognize the opportunity and actually they utilize it. يعني حاولوا يستغلون الفرص المتاحة لهم في الحياة. طبعا these people have improved their life standard يعني تطوروا من نمط حياتهم. Also because of that عشان هذا السبب they gain respect يعني كسبوا احترام الآخرين. So how do you think about these people? Okay, what do you think about them? How do you feel about them? Okay, ماذا تشعر تجاه الناس اللي يعني they started from scratch from nothing، ما عندهم، ما كانوا ولا شيء، ما كان عندهم يعني زي ما يقولون مولودين with a silver spoon يعني in their mouths، يعني في فمهم ملعقة من ذهب أو فضة. Anyways, let's take a look at the new word self-made. طبعا self-made طبعا ما في شخص بنى يعني صنع نفسه، بس هنا المخصوص self-made شخص عصامي أو بنى نفسه. Opportunities. What's the meaning of opportunities? If you have an opportunity you should take it. يعني opportunity اللي هي الفرص. Opportunities. Okay? These people have gained respect. What's the meaning of respect؟ احترام. Respect of whom? Of the community. المجتمع. Community. المجتمع. Okay? So this is the second text. Now let's move on to the third text. Okay? And also ما أرجع أذكركم we have to listen and then underline the words or phrases that refer to either opinion or to facts. الكلمات اللي تشير إلى إما حقائق أو إلى آراء. Alright? Let's listen.
Would you take a course on future studies? Have you heard of the terms future studies or strategic foresight? Future studies is an interdisciplinary field that studies and analyzes current and past changes with respect to tomorrow. For example, many people believe the Earth's ecosystem will collapse in the near future, while others believe that it will survive. A foresight approach would analyze and highlight the assumptions underpinning such views. Would you choose to take a course on future studies at university?
Alright, so would you take a course on future studies? So what's this from the picture? First let's discuss the picture. Here we could see the present اللي هو الحاضر أو الوقت الحالي, the past الماضي, and what's ahead of us طبعا the future. Alright, so would you take a course on future study? So what's this text talk about, or what's this text talks about? It talks about future studies or strategic foresight. What do we mean by this? طبعا اللي هي الدراسات الاستكشافية أو للمستقبل. Alright, so people يعني مثل الناس اللي they built on assumption of the current situation and the past, and then they predict the future. يبنون their theories or their approach بناء على الحقائق اللي معطية عندهم ويتنبؤون باللي راح يصير. For some of the studies that they have been making prediction about بعض الأشياء اللي قاعدين يسوون عنها حقائق أو عفوا دراسات أو يتوقعون عنها is the ecosystem. Okay, what's the meaning of the ecosystem؟ اللي معناها النظام البيئي. So, have you heard about this term؟ هل سمعت عن هذا المصطلح؟ What is it called؟ It's either called future studies or strategic foresights. Alright? طبعا مثل ما قلت لكم they build their own يعني assumption يعني يعني مثلا شو أقول لكم يعني توقعاتهم الخاصة يبنونها بناء على المعطيات المعطاة، يعني سواء الماضي أو الحاضر ويربطونهم ببعض. Okay, it says here for example the ecosystem, the earth ecosystem اللي هو النظام البيئي. Okay, some people actually think that in the near future it will collapse راح ينهار، while others they think that it will survive. راح يبقى. Alright? So this is one of the things. They have the information and they analyze it. يحللونها. Okay? What do you think about future studies? Would you be interested in taking a course in future studies when you go to the university? هل يعني بتكونوا مهتمين انكم تاخذون كورس في الدراسات المستقبلية او كيف ان الواحد يسوي دراسات مستقبلية؟ Who knows? Let's take a look at the new words. Interdisciplinary. يعني interdisciplinary معناها بين التخصصات. Analyze. They take the data, the information, and they analyze it. يحللونها. Alright? يحللونها. Analyze. Current. اللي هو الوضع الحالي. Current situation. Ecosystem. أنا قلت لكم الإيكوسيستم إيش معناها، اللي هي النظام البيئي. The Earth's ecosystem. النظام البيئي للكرة الأرضية. They think that it might collapse. ممكن إن النظام البيئي ينهار. While others they think إنه it will survive. إيش معنى survive؟ راح يبقى أو يصارع من أجل البقاء. Collapse and survive. Approach. لما يكون الواحد عنده approach مثل نظرية أو مثلا عنده فكرة معينة مثل approach يعني أو يعني approach فكرة معينة. Assumption. يعني لما يكون assumption I'm assuming or assuming. ناس ينطقونها assuming ناس assuming. يعني كأني أنا مثلا أتوقع شنو اللي بيصير. Assumption. Okay? Based on the facts, the late facts يعني الحقائق المعطى. I make assumption. Now, as for the listening part, for the last listening part, let's listen and do the same with like what we have did with the rest. مثل اللي سويناه مع الباقي. Would you buy it? Let's see.
Would you buy it? Infomercials are longer television commercials that include demonstrations of product features and customer comments. A toll-free telephone number and/or website is included for potential buyers, accompanied by an offer you can't refuse.
Okay, so would you buy it? طبعا what does this mean يعني شو المقصود؟ Okay, would you buy it? It يرجع إلى the product that they are promoting اللي هي المنتج اللي هم يسوقونه. So what's the main idea of this text? This text talks about info commercials اللي هي المعلومات التجارية. بس هذه المعلومات التجارية في الحقيقة والواقع is not like any ads مو مثل الإعلانات. Okay? Info commercials are longer television commercial that includes demonstration of product feature and customers comments. Okay? هذه يعني إن إعلان يكون طويل على التلفزيون ويتضمن وصف للبرودكت السلعة وبرضو معلومات من الكاستمرز اللي هو الزبائن. عادة يوفرون a toll or free telephone number or a website. طبعا يوفرون يا أما موقع أو مثلا رقم تليفون مجاني. ممكن طبعا تشوفونهم all the time في قنوات مخصصة حق هذا الأشياء. Included for potential buyer accompanied by an offer you cannot refuse. يعني في عروض حتى معاهم ما تقدر ترفضها. Alright? Let's take a look at the new words. We have info commercial. طبعا info من information و commercial من إعلانات. When they are compound, info commercial المعلومات التجارية اللي هي الإعلانات اللي تكون طويلة وتعرض على التلفزيون. يعني في قنوات أصلا مخصصة لها. Demonstration. Like now I'm demonstrating the lesson for you. يعني قاعد أوضح لكم الدرس. toll free اللي هو الخطوط المجانية، الخط التليفون المجاني. potential buyers. What's the meaning of potential buyers؟ اللي هي potential. If you are potential buyer أنت يعني شراي محتمل. Alright? Okay. So we have finished with the four texts. You can just go back to them and try to state. نحاول نرجع لهم ونشوف إذا في معلومات fact or opinion. لو تلاحظون إنه لما تكون الكلمات إذا كانت عادة الجمل مصاغة في المضارع فهي دائما تكون حقائق. info commercial are longer television commercial. Okay, that include demonstration of product features and customers comment. Okay, بينما لما مثلا يكون في أسئلة مثلا مثل would you buy it or what do you think، عادة يسألك عن آرائك. alright، يسأل عن الآراء. you have to know how to differentiate between the facts and the opinion. أعطيكم مثال على facts و opinion. لما أنا مثلا أقول I think this is a boring lesson، أنا أفكر إن هذا الدرس إنه ممل. Is this a fact or information or an opinion؟ طبعا this is of course an opinion لأن هذا رأيك الخاص. A fact is something that cannot be changed، يعني ما يتغير. Today the same as tomorrow the same as yesterday. مثل ما حصل اليوم بيحصل بكرة، يحصل بعد بكرة بإذن الله، أو مثلا حصل في الأمس. مثلا لما نقول the sun rises from the east، الشمس تشرق بإذن الله طبعا من الشرق every day. هذه حقيقة. you have to know how to differentiate between the facts and the opinion طبعا، وبناء عن the expressions اللي برضو تستخدمها. So we have finished with the two. We have يعني حققنا أو غطينا الهدفين الأولين. We are left with how to express our own opinions. طبعا if you are familiar، إذا كنتوا مثلا متعودين على ميجا جول بتلاحظون إن this is very important to know how to express your opinion. يعني لازم الواحد يعرف كيف يعبر عن رأيه because throughout the unit خلال الوحدات you will be asked to express your own opinion. راح يسألك المعلم about the text. What do you think? What's your view? Do you agree or disagree؟ هل توافق أو لا توافق؟ What's your feeling about it? So what should you do؟ شو المفروض إنك تعرف؟ You should memorize these expressions by heart at least، يعني على الأقل تحاول تحفظ هذه الكلمات علشان تعرف كيف تعبر عن رأيك، أو مثلا إذا أنت تتفق أو لا تتفق، أو مثلا ماذا تشعر أو لا ماذا تشعر تجاه هذه الأمور. Before you discuss each issue brainstorm and think of، حاول تسوي عصف ذهني the phrases you can use to express your opinion, your view من وجهة نظرك، ways to agree and disagree، arguments to support your view. حتى لما نعبر عن مثلا وجهة نظري لازم أكون إنه عندي argument، يعني عندي حجة أو عندي شيء يعني دليل أتحط بحجتي. Okay. Which topic would you like to know more about? Why? Which topic do you find least interesting and why? طبعا this is I'll leave it up to you. راح أتركها لكم. المفروض إن إحنا نذكر شنو الدرس اللي شنو المقطع اللي عجبنا أكثر وليش اللي عجبنا وإيش اللي عجبنا أقل. Okay. Before we start يعني هذا شيء معاد من سنة أولى وسنة ثانية، بس أنا راح أذكر لكم باختصار. opinion feeling agreeing disagreeing and preferences. opinion رأي، feeling مشاعر، agreeing أتفق، disagreeing is the opposite اللي هي لا أتفق. the preferences معناها الأشياء اللي أفضلها. right. how to express them. okay. usually you are asked what do you think of future studies. إذا قلت لكم مثلا what do you think of future studies. okay. ما رأيك في the future studies؟ you can say I think it is amazing, interesting, boring, I think it's ridiculous يعني سخيفة. for example also I can ask you what's your view on for example info commercial. what's your view on future studies إيش وجهة نظرك or what is your view on self-made ذكرناها what's the meaning of self-made اللي هي الأشخاص العصاميين اللي بنوا أنفسهم. You can say well I'm not sure, I can see why some people like people who are self-made but I cannot see eye to eye معناها لا أتفق, this is disagreeing, I cannot see eye to eye, لا أتفق with people respecting these people. Anyways, this is your own opinion, there is no right or wrong, ما في شيء خطأ أو صح. Okay, so all opinions are accepted, يعني كل الآراء مقبولة. But you have to for sure have يعني you have to support your opinion. لازم الواحد يدعم رأيه. Okay, what do you think of? I think it is interesting. Okay, this is a repeated slide معادة. Okay, with the last one we have to sometimes you are asked a yes or no question, سؤال إجابته إما yes or no, but shall I say yes or no? لا طبعا, لازم الواحد يعبر أكثر. Do you think it is? Do you think it is beneficial to take a future course study? مثلا هل هو مفيد إن الواحد ياخد درس في الدراسات المستقبلية? You can say yes or no. طبعا you can say yes or no. Yes, I'm pretty sure that it is good, or no, it isn't. But also you have to support your idea. يعني لازم ندعم فكرتك. I see your point, but I see أنا أرى وجهة نظرك. لكن okay, which would you choose? Which would you choose? Okay, for example, which would you choose? For example, info commercial or social media ads مثلا. إما تكون الانفو كوميرشال معلومات تجارية مطولة أو مثلا الإعلانات اللي على السوشيال ميديا. You can say I prefer مثلا info commercial more than social media ads, because for example the info commercial they give you more information, they also I can read or I can watch on the TV, أقدر أشوف على التلفزيون some of the customers comment, alright, or I think I go for. So these are mainly expressions that you should memorize again by heart. لازم الواحد يحفظهم ويتدرب عليهم and put them into practice, إن الواحد يخليهم موجودين في حياته اليومية. طبعا يعني we have reached the end of the lesson. انتهى الدرس, it's ended. I hope you found it interesting and amazing. Please leave me your comments. اتركوا لي تعليقاتكم, and if you have any question I'll be very يعني إن شاء الله I'll be very cooperative. راح أكون جدا متعاونة and I'll answer all of the questions if I have time إذا كان عندي وقت. alright. طبعا بس بقول حاجة وشغلة, إنه هذه الكتب هذه السلسلة جدا قوية. بنهاية السلسلة إذا ذاكرتوها بأول واجتهدتوا وراح إن شاء الله بإذن الله مفروض إنها تأهلكم إلى إنكم تجتازون الآيلتس تيست أو التوفل تيست. طبعا if you want more information about this ممكن تتركون لي تعليق, وممكن أجاوب على إيش أقصد بالتوفل وإيش أقصد بالآيلتس تيست. So see you in next class. Have a good one.